the Lingus Show, back once again for your AEW rundown. We are on the Creative Control Network, owned by Smoking Joe, and part of the Believe Network, where we shall be dominating the competition. And with the help of the Lingus Mafia, spreading the word about the greatest wrestling podcast that ever was. Because if you're new to this, you will soon find out why we are different from the rest and why we are much more fun than the rest. I'm not going to tell you about a fucking armbar that's being done. Although I will explain the Tony Storm fucking debacle from yesterday. So if you want to, there's your wrestling moves, if you want to call it that, when we get to it. But first, this is going to be Rampage and Collision. By the way, I'm Cav Manning, and I am along with Fausty Walnuts.
What do you hear? What do you say?
All of our exclusive stuff is at patreon.com/Lingus Mafia. That's going to be all your pay-per-views are exclusive over there. And all those bonus fun shows are over there. Me discussing the news is over there as well. That seems to be the new big, giant hit show, Faust, that everybody's fucking clamoring for.
Rave reviews.
And I even did it while I was away last week while I was on one of my walk. I did a walk and talk, Faust.
Yes.
A nice half hour while I walk. He said, well, I want to get this done still. And then I was wondering, I got to be able to upload from my phone, I would assume, because I wouldn't dare to do a show on my phone and, try to upload that. It's unprofessional. We get on a microphone. So I was like, well, I am not around a real mic and to record and all that kind of stuff. So that's why I did it that way. But got it done and had some news bits for everybody with opinion. It's not me getting the inside source news or anything. It's me commenting on the news is what that is. So don't think you're coming over to get something that, is exclusive from us or something. What's exclusive is this brain that is fucking spewing nonsense. And that is exclusive. I dare anyone to try to copy that. It's impossible.
When I was out of town this weekend, the two Marks, one pod. Well, Mark sent me the show that they do, and I'm like, oh yeah, shit, I'm not home. And then I was gonna email you or text you and say, hey, can you upload the show? Oh wait, you're not home either. Okay, I should be able to do this from my phone. And downloaded it to the phone, and it saved on the cloud, and then I was able to upload it on the Patreon.
Very nice.
So another exclusive show only on Patreon.
Yes, there is multiple there, and there is the bonus shows, like the 32 Days of Lingus, where we review all of the big pay-per-views in a row, and all of them are up there and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, just go check that shit out. And all our socials, everything's at Lingus Mafia. Let's get into it, Fausty boy.
Yes, sir.
As I told you, so this show's Rampage and Collision, and I was more impressed with both shows kind of this week compared to what they've always been.
Right.
And I was like, some shit's going on. Okay, this is different. I don't know why this is so difficult for them to do every time, but let's get into it. This conglomeration, it's Orange, Ishishi, and Briscoe versus the Turbo Brothers and the Butcher. And I go, who's the girl with them?
I go, since when is there a Turbo sister?
Turbo sister. I'm like, what the fuck? They do this shit to us where it's just, they're there now. And you go, what?
Not explain. It was probably something that happened on ROH, but we don't watch that, so we don't know. I'm like, why do they have a chick with them all of a sudden? Where's the Blade? I assume he's hurt.
I assume it's been a long time too with this Blade. So it's the Turbo Brothers and the Butcher. This is another fucking Tony Khan. Let's just shove people together. We're like, we love the Turbo Brothers. I don't need with the Butcher.
And then Kyle O'Reilly was on commentary, and apparently he was dropping Simpsons references that I didn't get. I just saw people laughing on Twitter about it.
Oh,
like, oh, this is a Simpsons reference. Okay.
Yeah, well, thanks.
Yeah.
Do you think Butcher is always worried about his job?
I would think so. But then again, they do a lot of battle royals.
He's safe. He seems to be a go-to guy to use a lot. But as a jobber all the time, too.
Yeah.
He never wins, but it's always, he's the Butcher. Like, all right. This is their Pug Porto, Faust, like a named jobber.
Right.
They fucking have.
And he's a solid hand, I guess. And at least he's a bigger guy, so he looks like something when the smaller guys beat him.
So, Faust, after this is over, because give me a break.
Yes.
We find out who the girl is.
Erica Lee?
Erica Lee. Because then Nyla Jax comes out right after this match. And one of the turbos flex at Nyla. Faust. Why would she do this? Should I go to my my fucking thing, Faust, where it's one of these? Where does she fucking yell? Oh, Nyla fucking says,
"You don't want any of this."
and I'm like, she doesn't even try to disguise into a female voice. Fucking Turbo.
You should have said you're right.
Yeah, he fucking said that. It's like, no, it's. He said you don't want any of this. She said maybe I do. Ooh. That's what the fuck it was.
Maybe I do.
Maybe I
do.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jabba.
Now, Faust, I wanted to play this. I wanted to play this part where it is Paige and Harley in the fucking ring. Because when I fucking saw some people say, "Oh, who knew Harley was so funny?" And I go, "Oh my fucking God." This to me is like when women say another woman's funny and they're fucking not even a little bit funny.
Right.
And you go, how do you find this person funny? What are you talking about? And it's that bad. So I'm going to play. Let me fast forward to it because I wasn't prepared for it. I never remember and prepare. I have a note that says play this, and I'm always like, oh shit, okay.
Whoops.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, here we go. Okay, here's Nyla fucking screaming at a dude. Ooh. All right, well, let's get to fucking Paige coming out, and we will listen to what she had to say in the ring with and I'm like, I just okay, here we go. And they're already in the ring.
Yeah.
We are about to hear from Saraya and Harley Cameron. Saraya has had her sights.
I mean, listen, both are tits fantastic. So right.
Stadium, but still without a match.
Oh, it's so funny because if you really look at it now watching, and they're standing there while they're on, and they don't know, and you see Harley staring at like the Q guy, and she goes,
I did notice that. Yeah.
Okay. Nods.
Tomorrow is Saraya's birthday. Her 22nd birthday. Yes. And you know, not a single
I think it's 30 seconds.
This entire building has said anything to her.
Oh, fuck. I'm already like, I fuck. Yeah. Because
so she's mad that no one said happy birthday to her, but what immediately starts happening?
You should all be ashamed.
There you go.
You know what, though? I will say this, Saraya. I have something for you. I prepared this earlier. Happy birthday.
All right. So Paige grabs her by the fucking
Not
mouth.
now, Harley. I'm not in the mood. Well, then neither am I. Best reason.
And what's with the fucking biting of the thumb? That's her thing
know.
now. I don't know. Is that supposed to be sexy?
I
Not the thumb.
I don't know.
What the fuck is she doing? And now she's pacing behind her.
Yes, and it just becomes let's throw in the one-liners.
It's very what reminds me of the whatever, like we'll get to a part and I'll tell you.
Well, the past year of my life, shall we? We shall.
So any fucking line, like she'll yell the last piece of it. It reminds me of on American Pie when they did this. Remember that? The coach was yelling at him and saying, this is the culmination. And the guy was culmination. He was yelling in the background. It was
the assistant coach,
Home. I won the AEW Women's World Championship. Victory! And then I started my reign as the unproblematic icon. No problem! You're screaming in my ear!
Oh, we're fucking. Oh, fuck. It's open mic night now, Faust.
She was watching the Learning Tree.